What happened to you?
Stay back! They've been tainted by the shadow.
Drag a shadow sigil from your hand to increase your power by 1. Your power has increased. It will refresh at the start of your turn.
Bring it on!
Increase your... You now have 2 power and can play Flashy Duelist.
Watch me!
Your Shorthorn was played last turn and can now attack. Remember, you lose the game if your health is reduced to 0. Spells have a one-time effect when played. Drag them to the unit or player you want to affect. Take out that enemy wolf with your spell. Now the coast is clear. Attack with... Now the coast is clear. Attack with all of... Now the coast is clear.
Happy hour is over.
The enemy outlaw can only block 1 of your units. Attack! The enemy outlaw can... Another sigil that lets you play the 4-cost bouncer. Now you can get your bouncer into the fight.
You're not on the list.
Drag your bouncer to block a hound. With 3 health, it will survive the hound's 2 strength attack. Even though your units are damaged in battle when they block, they recover all of their health at the end of each turn. Units with Infiltrate provide a special effect the first time they damage the enemy player. Look for opportunities for them to get past enemy blockers. Attach that amulet. That hound is exhausted and can't block. You can... That hound is exhausted. The enemy can only block 1 attacker. Finish this. The enemy can only...
The poor things. What did this to them?
With her father's death and the Eternal Throne sitting empty, Vara was...
Vara, you're needed in Argent Point.
I go my own way, lackey.
Good. Good.
That's enough. You're coming with me.
The price of progress.
Summon provides an effect when you play the unit. You choose which unit gets -1/-1 after playing the Acolyte. Each new game, you'll need to regain power.
Proud to serve.
Play another Shadow Sigil. Better late than never. Play Brass Shorthorn to defend yourself.
Bring it on!
Better block before your health gets too low. One more power lets you play your Acolyte. Amethyst Acolyte can take down that Valkyrie when you play it.
A small incision.
Rule number 1, don't drop your tools. The price of progress.
When one of your units with lifesteal deals damage, you will gain that same amount of health. Infused Strike is a nice trick. Attack, and Ironthorn won't see it coming. Now you've got them. Drag Infused Strike to your Acolyte. Thanks to lifesteal, your Acolyte gains you 5 health. You're getting closer to playing dire...
Watch me! You'll never escape. Rowan will send others.
Proud to serve.
When your units die, they go to your void and remain there. Shadowland's Guide can bring one back to fight again.
this way.
Bring it on!
Serpents on the horizon!
Your 7th power lets you play Inspire Obedience. Play Inspire Obedience to take down the soldier. Your units are stronger this turn. Attack and end this. Your units are stronger this turn.
Come, child. I have something that can help.
She survived Ironthorn, but Vara knew others would follow. So when Caleb, the uncrowned prince, they call him. A bastard with a belly full of fire who will never claim his father's throne. When Caiaphas died, Caleb set out to learn his mother's name. He hoped the Praxis mages could prove his blood was true. Help him inherit the title he called his birthright. His journey to their tower was a hard one, and the spellslingers themselves? Well, you never can trust him. Caleb's search for his past began at the walls of Argenport, with an unlucky grunt ordered.
I'm sorry, sir. Commander Roland has ordered the gates sealed.
You'd make me a prisoner inside my own city?
No, sir, please. I have my orders.
You've got your orders, and I've got my shotgun. Which one do you want to listen to?
I am Seraph. I will prepare you for the many dangers that await in the wide world. Now, let us begin. When a unit with Warcry attacks, the topmost unit or weapon of your deck gets +1 strength and +1 health, or +1/+1 for short. Oni Ronin costs 1 power. Play it from your hand.
Die with honor.
Your move.
Units with charge can attack the turn you play them. Find opportunities to surprise your enemy with the damage.
I'm leaving one way or another.
Play a fire sigil to reach. With charge, you can
Always bring a knife to a gunfight!
fast spells can be played not only on your turn, but on enemy turns or in reaction to enemy spells.
Hold the gates!
Proud to serve.
Go!
Choose your side!
Ronin is normally a 2-1, but this Ronin was given +2/+2 from Warcry.
Die with honor.
Stand aside!
Not every weapon needs a blade.
Proud to serve.
Order! Order! Stand aside!
I could use a little help here.
Calderon gunsmiths should do the trick.
With this, you can't miss.
Right on time. I'm leaving now. Don't wait up.
The road to the Praxis Arcanum was a long and dusty hall, and Caleb found the doors sealed when he arrived. His
I seek the Mage Marison!
Unfortunately, Mistress Marison is not accepting petitions just now. Perhaps if you return, after the harvest?
I will see her! Now!
Oh, I'm afraid I didn't make myself clear.
Who's out there?
Entomb provides a bonus when the unit is killed. Taking Grenadin will deal 3 damage to the enemy player when it dies. You'll need to play a fire sigil. Your Grenadin can deal with...
Journey to Amara is long. This'll do the trick.
You can shoot down that Oasis Seeker before it has the chance to attack again.
On your feet, Wanderer! Right out!
It's written right here.
Better block before your health gets too low. Charge might turn this around by getting in a lot of damage quickly.
Burn it all!
Centaur Raid Leader gives your next unit charge. Go on the offensive and attack. Charge! Get Pit Fighter into battle!
To the slaughter! You're not the only one who knows how to fight!
I see I underestimated you.
Time quickens.
Double damage will double all damage from the unit. This includes normal battle damage, but also any other damage the unit may deal. Play your charge unit first.
Brace yourself!
You held them off long enough. End this. You held them off. The enemy chose to block Pit Fighter with 2 units. It'll deal enough to kill 1 blocker, then assign the rest. Now that the enemy health is low enough, Detonate will finish this.
Marison! Come down from your tower!
Caleb finally faced the mage who could tell him of his mother and help him claim the Eternal Throne. But Morrison's arrived.
Speak plainly, witch. Who is my mother? Does she live?
The acorn seeks a second tree, when it would thrive as one. Unwilling to let secrets be, you are your father's son.
Enough of your riddles! I will force the truth from you if I must!
Back to dust.
Cards require not only power, but also influence to play. You already have 8 power, but to play Caleb you need 3 fire influence and you only have 2 at the moment. You can wield 1 relic weapon at a time, and can use it to attack once each turn. A relic weapon gets you into the fight by letting you attack enemy units directly. If there are no enemy units, you can attack. Drag your weapon to an enemy unit to attack it. Note that the unit you... Drag your weapon to an enemy unit to attack it.
On my signal!
We've found it. You'll be good as new.
To the slaughter!
I'll find my way.
When a card with warp is on top of your deck, you can see it and play it as if it were in your hand. Your enemy can't see it. You can play Blinkwolf from the top of your deck. Playing Caleb's favor will allow you to draw the fire sigil you need to play Caleb next turn.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Back to dust.
Why must children break what they do not understand?
This is over.
You finally have enough fire influence to send Caleb into battle. Charge!
The rebels are aiming high. Best not let them down. No! I need answers!
Caleb proved his mettle, but not his wits. He bested the old sorceress in battle, but she told him nothing more. His victory left him no closer to learning his mother's name, or to claiming the eternal throne. For Talir, her brother Caiaphas' death was both a tragedy and a mystery. What had happened in the throne room? What had Caiaphas done, and why? Talir needed answers, and she set out to find them. Talir started her search among the witches of the Filmwood. There's some bad magic happening under those trees. But Talir was never one to be squeamish about her curse.
Answer my questions, witch, and I'll leave you to your foul magic.
Every secret has a price.
Play a time sigil from your hand. Initiate of the Sands only costs 1 power.
Time quickens.
Relics provide bonuses while in play. Xenon Obelisk makes all of your units more powerful, and becomes even stronger once you've reached 8 power. Initiate of the Sands can still attack while it increases your maximum power.
Safe travels, friend.
When a unit with Overwhelm is blocked, if it has more strength than the blocker's health, the extra damage is applied to the enemy player.
Through the shadows. Tick tock.
We all change.
Who is this? What is that mark on your face?
These were our woods once.
When you draw a card with Fate, you get a bonus effect. Lumen Shepherd plays a wisp for you for free.
Focus, child.
He must not be freed.
Who was that man? He seemed strange.
Some folk believe mages can read the future in flames. Talir knows better than most, and tracked down a rebel caster rumored to have the gift of...
You're with us or against us?
I have no quarrel with your rebellion.
They got the jump on you. Hold them off as long as you can. Killer lets the unit attack an enemy unit directly a single time, each damaging the other. This special attack can be made the turn the unit is played. Envelop can be used on the enemy turn to slow them down a little. You should avoid taking as much damage as possible.
Not quite as planned. Not quite as planned.
Units with ambush can be played at the end of the enemy turn, or during enemy attacks for a surprise block. Once you've played Dune Phantom, choose which unit you wish to block. Keep them back just a little while longer. Time Weaver will double the cost of a card in the enemy hand, keeping it away for a little longer.
All in good time.
Killer allows your Carnosaur to immediately attack an enemy unit directly. Killer allows your Carnosaur to immediately attack an enemy unit directly. The enemy is only at 3 health and will be forced to block an... You held them off long enough. End this.
What are these strangers around you?
The Hurus seem much more than they let on. But you gotta be careful when you seek them out. From what I hear, they're as like to feed you to their...
At the beginning of each game, you'll have an opportunity to draw a new hand of cards if you wish. You should do so now. This hand has too many...
Please, who are these strangers? What do they mean?
Faces in the shadows. Death. Be gone.
This affects us all.
We stand strong.
Their influence is everywhere.
I'll find my way.
I bring word.
Back to dust.
Deadly units will kill any unit they damage. Lumen Defender isn't a strong attacker, but it can kill any unit it gets into battle with.
Tick tock.
Cards with Destiny are played for free when you draw them. You then immediately draw another card.
Time heals all. Be redeemed.
Safe travels, friend.
So much to discover.
The shadows, they are coming. Talir's questions were only turning up more questions. What had the Huru meant about faces in the shadows? She began the journey back to Argentport, fearing that the worst still lay ahead. After the death of her husband, Caiaphas, Island was a queen without a crown. She'd never truly become welcomed in Argentport, even after all these years. She was still an outsider, a savage. She decided to visit her people among the clans of the North, to rediscover the world she'd left behind. Since Caiaphas' death, the roads outside of Argentport have been overrun by...
I'll be taking your coin.
What led you to this life?
Don't worry about my life, honey. Look after your own.
Flying units can't be blocked by units that don't fly. Cloud Snake Hatchling can safely soar over enemy units. Wind units are exhausted and can't block or attack. They remain exhausted during the enemy's next turn.
You're not on the list.
Echo creates a duplicate copy of a card when drawn. You got an extra Thunderstrike Dragon just for drawing it.
You aren't welcome here.
I am the wind and the storm it carries.
These wings suit me just fine.
A small incision.
Are things this bad everywhere?
With enemies at every turn, Island returned to her birth clan. But she didn't quite get the welcome she was expecting. Seems her choices.
My people! I am home!
Home? You turned your back on your clan.
Reckless units must attack each turn if they can. Voracious Vasora hits hard, but won't often get the chance to block. When you poly...
You aren't welcome here. To the slaughter! You aren't welcome here.
Can you hear the wind blow?
Come, this way.
Turn back!
I am the wind and the storm it carries.
How did this happen?
Well, on our way back to the capital, Island found out the hard way that not everybody was eager to see her come home. A cabal of...
Who sent you?
You don't need to worry about that.
When you scout, look at the top card of your deck, and then choose whether to leave it on top or to put it on the bottom of your deck.
A gift from the East.
You play a curse.
A gift from the East.
I'm in my sights.
You're not on the list.
Someone just made a dangerous mistake.
Island could hold her own in a scrap and survived her homecoming. But why had the clan turned on her? And on whose orders? She got herself back to Argentport, but her city's high walls didn't seem so safe anymore. When Caiaphas died, his uncle Roland stepped in to maintain order and keep the peace. But some folks don't take kindly to iron-fisted tyrants, no matter how noble their ideals. Before long, Roland found himself with a full-fledged rebellion on his hands. He went looking for allies. As the rebellion drew close, Roland looked close to home. Argentport's back alleys hold all manner of folks who'll call you their friend.
It's time for you to stand in defense of the city.
Ha! We already run this city. No need to die for it.
And yet, die you will.
Armor is similar to additional health. Armor also acts as the health for relic weapons, allowing them to survive longer. Units with endurance ready themselves on both players' turns, allowing them to attack and block. They are also immune to being stunned or exhausted by enemies.
True power lies within.
Empower.
Not on my watch.
You're not on the list.
Awaiting your command.
Play with fire.
To the slaughter!
I fly for the throne.
Meet my axe! Stand fast. Be redeemed.
Bring it on!
Meet my axe!
Had enough. Now report to the barracks.
To shore up the capital's defenses, Roland raided the universities for Cambray's best and brightest. There was some resistance at first, but after a training session, there weren't many who objected.
Sorry, Commander, but the students aren't ready.
They're ready enough. Come, I will teach you what they need.
The throne awaits!
Battle skills include any skill a unit can have that benefit it once played. This includes flying, endurance, lifesteal, and war cry.
Proud to serve.
Focus, child.
For those who cannot.
Do as I do.
My way!
The throne awaits!
Out of my way!
They will be punished.
Do as I do. Hold them off! Hold them off!
Fall out! We march for Argentport!
It wasn't easy, but the rebels finally breached the gates. Roland saw an old friend across the battlefield, leading the charge against him.
Roland, surrender and you will be treated well.
Argentport will never fall to traitorous scum!
Ultimates provide a one-time bonus. Once you have 6 power, you can spend it to give Copperhull Herald +2/+2. Silence removes all text and skills from a unit. Frontier Confessor will silence an enemy unit when you play him.
By order of the Auric Bank.
I'll cut you down!
Just keep moving!
You've got a familiar face!
You're not fit to rule!
Proud to serve.
To me!
Insolence will not be tolerated.
Always bring a knife to a gunfight!
Not on my watch.
My sword is yours.
They keep coming. I must act.
The rebels ran wild through the streets of Argenport. The Crown Watch couldn't handle their numbers. Roland retreated into his tower and unleashed hell like you've never seen. Waves of magic ripped through the Spire District, and both the rebels and Roland's own people fell like wheat in the storm. In the quiet after the battle, the official story became that the rebels tried to destroy the city. And it was only Roland's quick action that kept casualties down. But some know the truth.
Enough lies, traitor. You've talked long enough. Time to die.
Executions just ain't as civilized as they used to be.
Enough! Get him up!
Funny thing about stories. The good ones never end how you expect.